All right, welcome to Noonie TV. So, like many of you guys do, update 46 patch notes. There's buffs, nerfs, and changes. One of the ones in particular that they mentioned was the Nightblade nerf. Now, besides this nerf, they only mentioned one, but quite a while ago, about I will say 1 or 2 weeks ago, they actually did another nerf to the Grim Focus or Relentless Focus that many people are not talking about or not noticing, and I will show it at the video quite shortly and with an example. But for now, let's take a look. I was looking at the Skinny Chick video, and one of the things he talked about the Nightblade assassination was Grim Focus. Reduces ability and mercies resolve weapon and spell damage per stack 30 down from 45. Then you have Relentless Focus, which is the other morph, the stamina morph. The Grim Focus is a magical morph. Reduces morph weapon and spell damage per stack to 40 down from 60. Okay, so they are nerfs. From 45 is going to go to 30, from 60 is going to go to 40. Um, Not the worst nerfs in the world, to be honest. Um, a little annoying because most Nightblades in PvP zone are pretty squishy, and you need as much damage you can because that's what you survive with. But not the end of the world. We'll still get by. It's still pretty decent. I'm not going too crazy for that. As far as PvE wise, not too sure yet. I think it should be okay because everything else is going up, especially now with the subclasses. So not too concerned about that. Um, but the nerf, and I call this a double nerf that most people are not talking about, and I'm gonna try to point it out a little bit in this video, in this PvP video, is the Bullproc nerf, which is whichever you use Grim Focus or Relentless Focus, Magica, or a Stam version, they're both Bullprocs. Basically, what happens is when before I used to be able to go, let's say I go kill an ad. I go kill an ad, or let's say I go hit it 5 times, light attack 5 times, right? I will have a Bullproc at 5. Once it's at 5, right, I have a fully charged where I can go and hit any target and hit a Bullproc of anywhere from 15 to 20k plus damage, which is insane. They literally one shot people with it. So what happens? Okay, now what happens is it only allows you when you're in combat. When you're out of combat, or when the game decides you're out of combat, it resets back to 0. So it's kind of sucky. So for example, let's say I go hit an ad, right? Hit it 5 times, got my bull proc. As soon as that ad dies, or if I leave that zone, it resets. I no longer have my bull proc. Another example is let's go I hit Bob, the PvP player. Well, if I hit Bob, right? Let's say I don't hit him no more, I hit somebody else, it resets. Or let's say the game decides I'm out of combat or run away, it resets. Um, that kind of sucks. That is a nerf because the bull proc used to be one shot people and it was really good. So that's the one I'm a bit disappointed about. Um, PvE wise, it's not going to affect much, but for PvP players, that is a bummer. Where now the bullproc still hits really hard, but you can decide whether to keep it on 1 bar or 2 bars or just have it as a flex scale dependent situational. It's no longer a must have in your bar. Would I probably keep it? Sure, because I do like the bullproc. I mean, I'm used to it, but that is definitely a nerf. All right. So feel free to comment below. I just wanted to make a quick video to talk about this nerf that most people don't know about. Um, Feel free to comment, subscribe, have any questions, concern. I like feedback. We're all going through this together. See the nerfs and the updates.